Today. It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And Chris is holding the camera, so I'm going to kind of talk quick here for the very first part of this video. I'm here today to work on my ivy table and the shelf above it. But the first thing we need to do, and Chris is here to help me because of my arm, and that's why this part is not going to be on camera, but I wanted to show you for sure what we're going to be doing. As you can see here, I have two garlands. This garland, they're both 6-foot garlands. This one came from Hobby Lobby, 6 feet, just a greenery garland. And then this one came out, and this is what I've been using everywhere else. This is what I used at my mantle and in the pumpkin, vignette on the hearth. And I got this from Michael's out of the fall shop. But I'm going to be using this throughout the year because I don't think it screams fall or anything. I think it screams blue and really pretty in Arlen's house. And then I have a set of 20 clear brown corded mini lights. I will give you a link for brown corded mini lights, probably not these specific ones because I found these like in the bottom of a bin. But I will give you a link to some brown corded mini lights. Chris is going to turn the camera off and he's going to help me wrap these two garlands around one another. And then we're going to wrap it with brown corded lights. And then I'm going to take you over here and I'm going to put this up on the shelf on the ivy table. Chris has made it so that I can plug things in. Woohoo! He snaked a little wire down through the wall. And I have a little, I'll show you, a little extension cord up there now that I can plug things into. So I can have lit things up on the shelf that don't have to take batteries all the time. But anyway, I'll be right back once we get this done. And then I have some other things. I'm going to do a little centerpiece or revamp a little centerpiece that was already on the table. And we're going to set up this vignette. So I'll be right back after Chris and I get this wrapped up. He doesn't want to be on camera, and I respect that. Y'all know it. So we'll be back when we get this done. It's just a matter of wrapping things around. So I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, here we are. I'm back. And as you can see here, I have command strips already placed up on top of this shelf. And this is what I had up here to hold the garland that I had up here before up here. We're gonna keep our fingers crossed and hope that I can get this bigger, bulkier garland to stick into these little hooks. So we'll see. Ooh, almost fell. Here's the garland here. Thank you, honey. The hand is helping because he knows how steady I am on these things. I need to find the middle. So I need to find the middle. And that looks about right. Yeah. And here's the middle, so I'm going to hook the middle one on first, on the middle hook first. This blue garland has, if I can find a piece of it, there we go. It has like the little, I don't know, I can't tell, I can't explain it. It's just like a chain link. That's what it looks like. It's kind of like a chain link. So I actually want this to come up. You can see here is the extension cord right here. And it can go on either side I want it to, or it can go in the middle. So for this time I want it to go on this side. So let me go ahead and plug it in. Oh, I don't have the remote control. Hang on. There we go. And I'm not sure, I kind of want it to go around the corner. I'm not sure what I'm going to put up here yet, but I want it to go around the corner. So let me hook it right here. I can always fix it when I get the other things up. So let me go around this side and do the same thing. Just kind of eyeballing it here, y'all, for now. All right, so there we go. Now, I'm not quite sure what else I want to put up here yet, so let me go gather a couple of things and I'll be right back. Remember this lantern that I showed you guys? Out of my coffers downstairs. I definitely want this up here. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to turn it. You know what I might need to do? I might need to get another command hook because this has a little circle on it. And I might need to put a hook right there so I can hook this greenery on it. That would work. Let me go see if I can find another command hook. Be right back. Okay, I'm back and I have a little command strip hook. And we already put the tape on the back of it, so I just need to take the wall side or shelf side, in this case, little piece off. And let me see here. I think that'll hold it. I might need to get one for the other side too. But I've got the extension cord here and I've got something to put here, so, oh my goodness gracious. Let me see. I'll move over that way. All right, here we go. I have one of my plates here on my charger. So I want this goes, let's climb up here. Boy, I am steady on this step stool, aren't I? I want this to go up in the corner. And do I need another little hook back there? Hold this up.
Sorry, you got to stick it.
Okay, thank you. But I have another one. Okay, about right there. All righty. And there we go. All right, as you can see, I can push the cord, or the extension cord, I can push it on down there. Now I have down in the hole that he drilled. That was no easy task, by the way. He had a snake, he has a snake, and he drilled a hole up here in the wall, and he snaked the cords down to where the outlet is, or right above it, and drilled a hole down there and pulled it out, just so that I could have lit garland up here. I figure, you know, I've been wanting something lit up here forever that didn't take batteries, you know. So anyway, all right, I have a gather together sign. Let me see if I can manage that to get that up here. That'll work. I'm not sure if I'm centered. I'll have to get down and... Are you still here? Oh, you're still here. Is that centered?
That way you won't be able to read it, so leave it like it is.
Okay. Okay, that works. Now I have a couple of candlesticks and an owl that I want to put up here. So And for now, thank you, honey. This is my helper today. I think I'm making him nervous up on this step stool. So those like that, and then there's a little owl. Yes, I need him to sit up on the block so that he sits up a little higher. I may not need that. There we go, the little owl up there. I'm gonna get a couple of glue sticks and glue stick some of this stuff on, or glue sticks, because I want him to sit up higher. But I want him to be covered. You know what, if I get down, I may not even be able to see that little block, but I may take a glue dot and just very gently glue dot a couple of the green pieces on there. Okay, that's it for now. That's all I'm going to do up here for the moment until I get the other stuff put down here, and then I'll figure out if I want to put anything else up here. All right, I'll be right back over at the island. Okie dokie, everybody. I'm back here at my island, and what I want to do over here is just to put together a little centerpiece that I had on the table. Now let me turn my camera here and let me show you. It might be a little different because I've got my big tripod over here and I don't have my selfie stick set up. So we're going to be looking down on this a little bit. But, pardon me, this is what, well, this is kind of what this let me put a picture here of what this arrangement looked like 15 minutes ago. I was kind of brainstorming on this while Chris was doing that, putting that hole in the wall there to make it so that I could plug in my garlands and stuff. Okay. This is an old spool candle that I have had for years and years and years and years and years. Here are the two lanterns that I had in this centerpiece before, and they were sitting kind of just like that. Well, I want to take these out. I was going to use them, and then I thought, you know what, I have these two, and I really want to utilize these in this centerpiece. I want to go ahead and use the owl, and I want to go ahead and use the balls, and I want to add a little bit of fall into this arrangement, just a little bit. And so here I had all these cream berries in this too. Let me move you closer. But I've had this spool candle forever and ever and ever. And I realized that these are kind of country looking, but I really like the idea of having one of these lights on the table. I love these silicone light bulbs. These are no cheap things, you guys. These things are like $5 a piece. They do last for about 6 months though, for a long, long time they last. Depends on how many times you turn them on and off. But they last for a while. But this is like the same circumference as a regular light bulb is. So, but I love the way this looks. So this is what I decided to do. And I'm not going to glue dot these on. I decided I'm not going to because they're not going to go anywhere. So I'm just going to leave these pumpkins that I had. I found these down in my coffers. And all I want to do, I need to turn it my way a little bit, is, and as you know, I have these candlesticks, and I went and got that tall one from Hobby Lobby the other day, or last week. And all I want to do is see if I can add just a touch of fall. Now my fall tree is going to be sitting over here too. I know that my fall tree topper, or my fall tree swag, bow swag, has some of this floral in it. And I'm just taking the price tags off of this. I just did not just buy this. This was still down in my coffers from last year. I had just never used it and taken the tags off of it. I do not know whether they have any of this year, you guys. So I thought that I would put one in here, and I might lay the other one over on the other side of the table. I just want to put a touch in though. I don't really want, it doesn't have to be in your face fall, like I said. I just want to add a touch. Just kind of like that. you know? I don't want to use him here. I have some, oh my goodness, this is just like a tuft of leaves. And I think I probably took some stuff off of this. But I think I'm going to try to utilize some of this in here. Again, not a ton. Might stick some of this up in that garland too. So I don't want to use too much of this down here. And I might get this over on the table too before I finish it off, just to see what all I have over there. Tell you what, why don't we move over to the table, and I'm going to look at it from over there and see what else I need to do. Okay, all right, I'll be right back to get you. I'm going to get this plugged in. I need to wait for Chris to carry this for me. Okie dokie, here we are. And as you can see, I've got this just snugged here in this corner. And then I just put my little white kind of milk glass, faux milk glass. This is not real milk glass. I got this from Hobby Lobby. But a little milk glass lamp here. And when my blue and white pip berries come in, I'm going to make myself a blue and white pip berry ring for this. I did not dust. You know, I should have before I started out. It's not too bad though. I did just dust. Anyway, let me grab up a couple of things here and let me see what I can, you know, the main pieces that I want to put on here. I have this like pumpkin trio here. And I'd like to put that right about there, I think. Normally I would like the taller, like on the outside of a lamp like this, but in this case I have the light over on that side, so I want a light over on this corner for balance. So I think it's going to look a little eclectic, but that's okay. You know what I need to get? I need to get my Greatest Thy Faithfulness plate that Stacy made me. This is probably not good for my arm, but I'm going to get it up here. See if I can tire. I don't like to ask Chris so much. There we go. Great is thy faithfulness. Stacy made me that with her Cricut, for those of you who haven't seen that video. Okay, now remember these other pumpkins. I put the other two over on my credenza, and then I have two more blue and white pumpkins from Kohl's. I think I want one there and one over here. I have Faith, put that there maybe. And I'm not sure about the, the fall foliage. We'll see here. Let me get the other stuff I want to put on here. A little tea set. And I have this little jar that was my grandmother's. Little tea sets. I do have my little willow tree figurine that Kristen gave me. Okay, you know what I might do? Be right back. Okay, I just took some florals. That little thing that it matches that. And I grabbed some blue out of the garage and I just kind of bundled them together. I have some cream and blue, and this is just one tuft. All the cream you see is just one tuft that I've just pulled it together. I'm going to tie this together with a little white tie wrap here. Beyond that, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with it. So I just know I want some florals over here on this side. This is just kind of a messy kind of a look here, and it's nothing special, but it is just a little something to bring in the fall, you know, although I might like to light those candles. That's just nothing but putting a bunch of florals together and tying them together with a tie wrap, y'all. That's it. And then adding a little scarecrow. And I think I like that. Just a little something. I put my faith. That might need to go somewhere else. This might need to go somewhere else. I think that's cute. Just a little something to bring a little bit of the blue in and a little bit of the white and a little bit of the fall. Got some other blue back here, I thought. Okay, I think that's good. I really do. Now I might put some little bit of bits of fall florals up into this garland, and let me go get those leaves. I'm going to cut some apart or have Chrissy just walk back out here. Be right back. Okay, I've got just some fall florals here, and I had gotten these from Walmart last year, so they have a little pumpkin in it, so I'm just going to stick one into this arrangement here, right here, and then one over here. And then again, I'm not going to probably tie these in. I'm just going to stick them in. I know I had 4 of those. I thought I did anyway. Oh my gracious. Well, maybe I didn't. Maybe I only had 3. What in the world? I'm losing my mind, you guys. Something that looks like that. 1, 2, 3. I thought I had 4 on it. No. All right, and I'm just going to very sporadically, you guys, very sporadically. That is, stop. Bring that here. Chris, this is his, what is this, a snake? This is like a snake. This is what he used to do, snake the wires through the wall. This pulls out, see that? Smarty. Yours, I know it's orange, you smart aleck. He's teasing me. Oh. All right, here we go. As I said, very sporadically. I don't want a ton of this. Again, I want to be able to pull it right out when I'm finished, you know? when I'm deconstructing fall. I think that'll do it. You know what? Sorry, I was just sticking those in there and I didn't have the camera up. Anyway, all right, well, there we go. Wasn't that nice? I'm so sorry, you guys. I just stuck these picks right in. I just stuck them in. I didn't tie wrap them in. I just stuck them one there, one there, one there, there, in the corner, there in the corner. And that's it. All right, so that is all we have. And I think I'm super happy with this, especially with this little thing. That turned out just on a whim, just, you know, oh, let me see what I can make here with some florals. Put you up, you can't see what I'm doing down. I put you down, you can't see what I'm doing up. Ugh. There we go. And I'm pretty happy with this too. Uh-oh. Kind of messy and just like leaves fall, you know? Alrighty, you guys, I think that will be that. I'm exhausted, I'll tell you. Sometimes there are days that I just pray that when I go to edit all of this discombobulated footage, that I can pull it in and make it look like a cohesive video for you guys. Days like this, I'm having one of those days. It's just like, you know, things are dropping on the floor, I'm tripping over cords, I'm climbing up and down step stools and not very sturdy on my feet, and, you know, at least the creative juices were flowing, you know? I'm very happy, let me step out, very happy with how it looks. Very, very happy in the end. But oh my goodness, I was a hot mess putting this stuff together. Not the creating part, just the, you know, the brass tacks of things. You know, sometimes that's the hardest part. You know, the creating is easy for me. That's the fun part. It's like, okay, now how am I going to figure out how to keep that garland in place? And how can I light that garland up there, you know, without having to use a battery? And how can I, you know? So that's why Chris, obviously, he is my helpmate and my Superman, I'm telling you. Stacy used to call him Superman. He reminded her of Superman when she was little. She was in our wedding. She loved, well, she still does love Chris. They have a great relationship, the two of them. But anyway, I digress. Oh my goodness. Let me go. I'm just yammering along. I'm telling you, yep, 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 yep. I hope this isn't super long. This little part is 20 minutes, and I'm sure that I can, you know, cut it down somewhat. But I'll take the video camera off and take you over, and excuse the glare of the light over here. Oh my goodness, let's turn the camera that way to get away from that glare that's coming in the family room there. I'll take the camera down and take you over, and I'll, you know, do a final video over there so you can see everything up close. But thank y'all again for stopping in here and for all of your support. And thank you so much for all of your comments and all of your love and all of your hugs. And I would appreciate your continued prayers, you know, for my arm. It is getting better, but I still haven't stopped, as y'all have seen. But it is somewhat better. But I've got to remember, I've got to be conscious and not pick things up and not, that's what I keep doing. It feels better, I pick something up that gets worse. You know what I mean? I just got to let it heal all the way, regardless. Let me go into some final words for you guys. Enough of me complaining about myself. Goodness gracious. So for those of you who are struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits, hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Stick around, and I'll give you a closer look. All right, bye-bye.